Talkin Football. Let's get it.
It's always it won't come. I promise that this thing works when I test it, and it's like I almost feel like what I really need to do is sort of redo the thing so that the cut, I anticipate the cut. You know what I mean? But yeah, but the thing is that literally I test it every week when I walk in the door. Like I sit down, and once I set it all up, I do the test. Like, and sure enough, it comes right through every time. It's got some, I'm sure it's probably got something really to do with my internet, the sluggishness of it or something. But the three of us is who we be.
I just saw the message.
Yeah, mommy duties call. Kids getting ready to go back to school, so
Yep. We back at school. This is our second week.
Really? That is early. I thought we were early. We start tomorrow.
Y'all start tomorrow?
Yeah.
Wow. So
the week, and I'm tired already.
Yeah, I think my nieces and nephew, they started yesterday. I think they went in yesterday. So yeah, I don't know. And my son, I don't think he goes back. I don't know, middle of the month or something like that. So got a couple more weeks with him.
Yeah.
So well, I guess I know how your weeks were now. I mean, somebody getting ready for school. We got meet the parents or meet the teachers or whatever.
Yeah.
And you tired from week 2. So I guess I know how the week goes.
Yes.
So I guess I got a couple things. I know I sent y'all the thing sort of late. Was it last night or the night before last?
I don't know, because I really didn't even look at it. So
yeah, I was going to say I don't know what it was. That being said, I may or may not. We're not definitely not going straight through it, because one thing is I have week-wise. Anybody go see Spider-Man?
I did not.
No. I tried to find it on the TV, but I ain't found it yet.
Okay.
It'll pop up.
It will. Let me see if I can pull the chat up. What's this your bro want to do? So love with the stream, it genuinely got crazy. Yeah. Pay me a bunch of money and I'll get you a bunch of views. I got it. No, whatever this is here. Yeah. So at any rate, I did. I don't know if you guys are into Marvel and whatnot. I used to be. And I have to say it that way. Here's the thing. I'm not saying it because I didn't like this particular movie. It's just that, and in general, I will try not to give any spoilers to anybody who's listening. However, the thing is that what I am sort of tired of is the giant villain. Hold on a second. Let me turn this fan on. The giant villain who is unstoppable. And then all of a sudden they can be
stoppable.
Yeah. And
you got to figure it out.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that each guy comes back and he's more powerful than the rest. And it's like,
in some way, but not 100%.
I don't know.
It's always they all have a weakness.
It's just it gets a bit annoying, and
I never would ever think I would hear you say that.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough.
Seriously,
but it
dreadful. Seriously, if you know what he took me through in childhood about this Marvel, oh yeah, that's why I say that.
Well, I think when we were younger, for us, it was more DC because it would be Superman and Batman and those guys. But still, all the same, didn't matter.
Yeah, they still always a villain stronger than them.
Yeah. So, but the one thing, and my son told me about this. Of course, my son took me to see the movie. I got him into it. So, he's
your fault.
And because we did. Now, like I said, fair enough. I mean, we did the Disney Infinity, which was the video game on like Xbox, I think it was, and you could buy all the little figurines and you put them on and you could play as that character. It was excellent. I thought it was great. I still think that's cool. I've been thinking about going and pulling that back out and maybe streaming some of that stuff. That was cool. And my screen glitches again, but whatever.
Yeah,
we just have to deal with that. Yeah, what they say is that the glitching comes from the LED lights. So the camera and the LED lights are on either opposite signals or similar signals. So when they do their check, it sends out whatever the signal is, and then the camera glitches. So maybe I need to get a better camera. I think this camera's good, but have to get one that I can actually control
or some cheaper lights,
something like that, huh?
Or some cheaper lights.
Well, I mean, I got cheap lights. I thought these were cheap.
Thanks to what? Thanks to what?
Well, no, they're LEDs, so I can't change the wattage.
I know. I'm saying this. Is what I'm saying. Get a regular bulb.
I'll just get regular lights. That could be. But I thought today, because it's a little darker, so I thought that the ring light that I've been using forever would wasn't the source of the issue, but it may be the source of the issue. Maybe the other two lights that I have here, because I turned them off. It's like, forget that. I just won't use them this time. But who knows? But so where was I? Where is it? Disney Infinity? At any rate, my son took me to see this movie. I thought it was cool, but he told me, and he actually took me to see the Odyssey. I guess a week or so ago, insisting that we go. But the thing that I forgot about both of those movies is that they both star Tom Holland and Zendaya. So it's the thing is that, he was saying that people strolling up to the box office say, yeah, I want to see the new Tom Holland movie. And they were like, yeah, which one?
Right.
Well, the one with Zendaya. It's like,
which one?
Which one? So, but if you're a fan, yes, go see it. I didn't notice it initially, but after the movie was over, I'm walking out, and the field of different Spider-Man T-shirts and sweatshirts, and all the gear. I was like, oh, okay, people are into it. My son had on his,
yeah.
So, it was a thing. So that's my thing. That's what I did last week, I guess. And that's my blurb of it. I don't know about doing movie reviews because I don't feel like I watch movies that in depth enough to do reviews of movies. But who knows?
I do watch a lot of movies.
Yeah, but the thing is that do you watch them
for enjoyment, or do you actually
study it?
Yeah,
both of them. Both.
Do you? Okay. Well, then there you go. Then maybe
yeah,
you should lead. I was going to say maybe you should lead the review of the movie. Because I can tell you if I like it, and I can tell you the parts of it that I liked and didn't like, and I guess that's part of reviewing anyway. But you know, I never know how much it grossed and what the box office did, and if it. I don't know any of that stuff. That's
I don't know none of that either.
Yeah, I don't think that matters though. As far as a movie review.
No, okay.
Excuse me.
So I don't know. So this week, we have football, guys. Football's back this week. You got, and I started pulling it up, but we do have the Hall of Fame game for sure. And I think it's Thursday. The Carolina Panthers versus I want to say the Arizona Cardinals is who I think it is. But what messed me up was that, you know, I get alerts and things on my phone, and of course it's all about getting you to, you know, click on whatever the link is, and then it says Kenny Pickett named starter, and that's where it stopped. Like it's like Kenny Pickett named starter. Like what? Like what is going on? And of course I click it, and he's going to be the starter for it. Yeah, it did. Got me exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, man, but yeah, so he will be the starter for the Hall of Fame game for the Carolina Panthers. I was talking to some guys at work, and I think, yeah, here we go, Thursday night games. There it is. So, what do we got? Thursday. Is this? Oh no,
one game.
Schedule.
It's just one game that I see.
Is it just one?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually it's the one for the Hall of Fame is 1 week.
Yeah.
It's just that week. And I think the following week is when
everything else picks up.
I think so.
Yeah, okay, I got it pulled up now. Yeah. All right, cool. That's what I thought, because I think somebody said something about somebody else playing. I was like, I'm not sure about that one, man. But I figure, I was like, well, somebody's going to tell me if we got more than one. So, but yeah, so at least we have football on Thursday. Does it say where we can see this at? It should be on,
probably on NFL Network.
NBC.
No, it's on NBC.
It's like NBC, yeah.
It's on NBC.
Oh,
yeah, that is a little shocking, I guess, but because you would think, yeah, the Hall of Fame game would be on the Hall the Hall of Fame that it is
network.
Network. So
it might be. It might come on there. Well, pretty sure it's gonna come on there too.
Yeah, eventually I'm sure they'll show it on that. So all that being said, one, I've not reactivated our league. I don't know. Dreadful, you reactivated your league yet?
I think mine auto.
It auto okay.
Yeah. I think I got a notification the other day.
I did look one day last week. Let's see.
I have to maybe tonight after we're done, I will reactivate ours. But we do have to. We're going to have to deal with the draft timing and whatnot, and I'm not quite sure where I will be. I guess we usually do Labor Day weekend, which is always crazy, but I don't know. But we have to figure it out, because I think when is week 1? And I know I should know this, but
week 1. 2, 3, or 4, 4. Week 1.
September 9th.
September 9th. Yeah.
September 9th?
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Okay.
Thursday night.
Okay.
Patriots and the Seahawks.
Europe.
Okay. Well, we have time to play around with that. Wait, you said September 9th.
Yeah.
Labor Day weekend is the 5th.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we should probably just still try to do it that weekend. Okay. Well, we'll come up with something. All right. Let me see. Let me turn on some stuff.
It ain't like I haven't been on the road before picking my team.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You were driving.
I had a little assistance.
I was gonna say, wife.
Yeah.
At the time, was picking for you. All right. Well, like I said, I sent y'all a whole bunch of stuff. I got my notes sitting up here. Where I sort of want to start is with injuries. So we're talking, and I'm going to, I think it's already said. So we got guys who are already injured, already pretty much out for the season. And Nick Scorton? I don't know how to say your last name, bro. I'm sorry. But torn ACL, which is usually what these guys get. If you read here, I got these little blurbs up here. I did, and for everyone watching, I went crazy with the graphics this week. So it may get to be a bit much. But it says his very first practice. I mean, I guess this guy's a rookie. And they say he was carted off in tears or whatever. And this other cat down here for the Saints, interior defense. The thing is that like these two guys, I don't think anybody was jumping up and down to draft the. I don't know about the Saints defense, but I don't think Carolina's. Is Carolina's defense supposed to be good this year?
They were decent last year.
Right. So I don't know. Because one of the things I'm just wondering if like these camp casualties, and I feel like the next slide gets into it a little bit more, changes how you feel about how you decide to draft. Now, Ricky Pearsall, or how do you say his name? Is it Pearsall? Yes, Pearsall. Mm-hmm. I don't know that he got hurt in practice, but it's from last year's injury. It's still from his injury before.
Okay.
So he's got to have like another surgery, which is going to shut him down.
Yeah.
I mean, this little blurb here says something about Juan Jennings. I just read that a few minutes ago. And it's like, no, Juan Jennings is with Minnesota, so he didn't get a bump. But Mike Evans does, who's also sort of injured right now.
Oh, he's always hurt.
Right.
Evans.
Now, you know what's funny about that is that I said that to someone at work today, and was like, yeah, dude, he's always like some sort of. But then, of course, Deebo Samuel, who's back home,
right.
is also on the team. Is Deebo? I mean, with Ricky down for the year, he's not going to play this year. Does Deebo Samuel become a higher option
than who?
Or
just higher in general.
Yeah, just in general.
Oh yeah, higher than he would have been, definitely.
because I mean I haven't looked what their depth chart looks like. San
Yeah, because
Francisco.
I don't think other than Mike Evans, like who have they picked up?
Yeah, I don't believe.
And
So they got
Deebo.
Evans, Deebo is and Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk. Okay.
So, yeah. Wow. Man. Actually, now I'm thinking about it.
You still got Kittle though. Want to see
You have
back.
Kittle and you got Christian, but this makes it a little bit tougher for those two guys, right? Well, not Kittle, but I don't know. Pearsall is a good wide receiver, uninjured.
No, I don't know if it makes it
a nice
more difficult. It's like, I mean, their offense runs through McCaffrey anyway, so.
Okay.
They don't even got him on this list.
Which list?
On their roster.
He's running
yes,
back.
He does. Yes, he does.
Yeah, running back. Right.
Yeah, he's all at the bottom.
Yeah. And then, of course, there is Chris Brazel. Another rookie. I mean, again, the rookies you hate to see, right? Guy starts his the season, and he doesn't even really get to play. He doesn't get to enjoy his rookie season.
He wasn't a high pick though, was he? As far as
I don't think he was.
Not to lessen him his output or anything, but they already had the breakout rookie from last year,
McMillan.
Ted McMillan, and then they still have who was that? Coker. He was actually stepping up before he got injured, and then they still have Leggett, who still needs to prove himself. But I mean, they have receivers, so it's not like they're gonna quote unquote miss Brazel.
Right. I think this one is just more of like these guys get in camp because I don't know. The only reason I went down this little bit of a rabbit hole was Pearsall. I mean, it was like, because, again, starting to think about drafts, and it was like, some guys that I've never drafted before. I've never had him on a team. But this year, I thought opposite Mike Evans, he would be a nice pickup to have. It would be like, okay, this guy, would be a good addition to a roster for somebody I'd never played with before. But we have these guys who are injured, but this also sent me down. What is this? I want to make sure. Am I missing a minute? Oh, Eric, what's going on? What up, fellas? You must.
I told him stuck at the airport.
Well, I'm gonna put up his. For those who didn't see,
fired the Steelers fan.
What did he say?
He said we must have fired the Steelers fan.
No, she's not fired.
She is not fired. She's doing mommy duties.
Don't get you for that one.
Yeah. So, but going down the rabbit hole, I started thinking about the guys who were coming back from injury and what kind of impact these guys would have. And of course, there are graphics for that too. So, number one, Patrick, right? Everybody.
Say he ready.
They say he ready. They say he's going to be.
They say he ready.
You see the bar on the bottom represents how close guys are to full strength. He's supposed to start week 1, which I would quite honestly, I was hoping that Justin Fields would get some time under center. I'm a fan.
He was preseason.
Yeah, he
right, will. Right. He'll get that.
He will. He will get some this preseason. But like I said, I'm a fan, and I know he's been here, there, everywhere. But and he's had ups. Ooh, excuse me. And obviously some downs. So yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so Patrick Mahomes, the thing is that I'm like, Patrick Mahomes is another guy I don't think I've ever drafted. I've never picked up. I mean, I've never played Patrick Mahomes in fantasy football.
I don't think I haven't either. I think I haven't. I haven't.
Yeah, I know
you just even refuse to pick him up, huh?
I was going to say you would lose. You'd rather lose than to pick him up. So
that's crazy.
You got to get your feelings out of it when you're playing, though.
I'm like, okay, you gonna tell me to get my feelings out?
True hater.
He married to his team regardless, Not to his team. To what's his name, Derrick Henry.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've said this before, but I try my best to not draft Titans because of the same reason you won't draft Mahomes. The thing is that I have drafted them. Don't get me wrong. So a lot of times I'll either do the kicker or even so. Now I don't think I've ever drafted the defense, but I have picked up the defense during the season. But the thing is that a lot of times I feel like I'll end up more playing them with my heart instead of my head, because it's like I want them to be good. I want them to win the game, and so they're going to win, and then it's like, dude, no, they're not going to win. And like I think I did back when, I know it's been a while, but the Titans were playing Dallas, and I think I had who was their running back? He actually ended up playing for Tennessee for a minute. And I cannot think of that guy's name. Wavier. At any rate, dude, don't get me talking about years. I don't know. This is about not Tony Pollard, but before that. So, but Spears. Not the, huh?
It wasn't Spears, was it?
No, Spears never played for Dallas.
You said for Dallas. Okay.
Yeah, he played for Dallas. Guy used to play.
I know. I think I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about.
The guy that had all the yards and then they let him go.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't think of his name.
It's like
it'll come to me.
Yeah. At any rate, I had him on my fantasy team, and I went to the game. Like this was a game me and my dad were going to, and went to the game. But because he was playing Tennessee, I set him. And I didn't play him. And I promise you, it felt like before we got in the stadium, he had 2 touchdowns. It's like before we got in the stadium. So it was one of these games. It's a game me and my dad went to, but I bought him like a Titans jersey or something like that. And underneath his jersey, he wore his Dallas shirt or something like that. And we actually did. We had really good seats. We were sitting right behind the Tennessee Titans bench. And when it was real obvious that Titans were going to lose, he stood up. he stood up, turned to the crowd because we were sitting, down there. Not Tony Pollard, Eric. It was another guy before Tony. It was before Tony.
I think he's number 29.
Yeah, I think that's right. But he stood up, took the jersey off, and basically looking at the entire stadium. Took the jersey off, and of course, everybody was, we didn't get in a fight. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like that. But yeah, it was pretty funny. But but yeah, so that's why, a lot of times I'm like, yeah, I gotta make sure that I play with my head and not my heart, because that's
Murray.
it.
There you go. Yeah, Murray.
That's it.
Yep.
That is exactly it. But yeah, he was beasting us like that during that game. But back to this. So Patrick Mahomes, number one. Yes, I mean, if they had any chance of winning, they need him back. And like I said, people who like Patrick are going to pick Patrick. I don't know what round he's going in. We hadn't gotten to that. But, I mean, Patrick Mahomes is I mean, I think you like him or you hate him. Excuse me, that's the way I see it. Next guy was actually Calvin Ridley. I forgot where I got this.
Fibula.
Yeah, but that's what he had. He had a fractured fibula and a high ankle sprain. He said he's fully recovered. I am not sure. He said what it says shows in camp. Didn't show in camp for illness, but it wasn't an injury. What is it? Age and recent durability are the only lingering long-term flags. Age is the bigger thing. Durability, I mean, I get it. There's anything Dallas related. Just okay, I got you. Anything Dallas related. But Calvin Ridley, again, the thing with, and I'm a fan, but the thing with Titans right now is I'm still worried about the offensive line. And, everybody, especially if you watch your team, and you look at camp looks wonderful. Like I outside of just the guy getting injured, I mean, people are like, crazy about things at camp, except for one thing. I did see this yesterday on X, I guess is what it's Twitter. It was Patrick Mahomes actually throwing a ball, and I want to say there was like there was no line, just had a guy, hiking him the ball. Step back, and he hit the center with the ball. Like it was like, dude, where are you throwing that ball? But he beamed him like right in the back of the head. And
he did that on purpose.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got it. Was a joke.
I don't know. He must have said something to him. It was like, all
but
right.
it was like, dude, because the wide receivers went out and he stepped back, pop, and he's sort of looking, and boom! It was like, what? Because it was so quick for me. It was like, I saw him throw it, and then I saw the ball like hit the ground next to him. What in the world is going on?
He's not ready.
But for the most part, all things in camp look great. That's what I'm saying. Like Calvin Ridley. I mean, Calvin Ridley's old. He is old. But I mean, I would assume he's still their number one wide receiver, at least position wise. And I assume that's, like I said, due to, I want to say, longevity, veteran status, things like that. So I am not. I mean, Calvin Ridley. If we get late in the draft, and I'm like, hey, I may, need a guy. I mean, I have drafted Ridley before. Like I said, I've learned a little bit. So. Then of course there was Cam Scatterboo.
Scatterboo.
Yeah, that Scatterboo is crazy to me. And of course, E, who is a Dallas Cowboys fan. I mean, he's not looking forward to this. But Cam is supposed to start week 1. He was apparently seen at a concert or something doing a flip, which is why I chose this picture. But he's doing a flip on stage, and of course it's like, dude, you had a dislocated shoulder, had a compound fracture. why are you, you know what I'm saying? Why are you doing flips for no reason? You know, and the thing is that I think he landed awkwardly.
But probably on that ankle.
Yeah, but it does, you know, it's like I mean, he's a bruiser. I like his style of play, but it leads to injuries, you know. And of course, like I said, some of the stuff he's doing, if it's just unnecessary, because that's the other thing that I like. Jackson Dart, it's like sometimes, dude, don't run. Like I know you can, and I know you don't mind the contact, but you know, as a fantasy owner, I mind the contact.
Right?
Don't do it. Mm-hmm. But speaking of, Cam's got to boo his teammate Malik Nabers. Also, is coming back now. It was my understanding that Malik actually had a small setback. Nothing, not major. I don't think it was major, but a setback nonetheless. It's one of these things where if you are thinking, you know, Malik Nabers is going to be one of your guys for sure, you know, you're probably going to want to make sure that you watch this. You can see that they say he's currently going wide receiver 18. But like, and also it says there is uncertainty for week 1.
Right. Yeah, somebody will pick up and stash.
Yeah. It's the thing is that if you had a guy like this where, let's just say, he wasn't going to, I guess it really depends on when they say he's going to start. Well, let's say he's not going to start for 3 weeks, right? Because the pup list would be 4, right? I think that's right.
I think so, yeah.
So let's say 3 weeks. Let's say it that way. What's given, let's say, a wide receiver? Does it depend on the wide receiver whether or not you still take him? Or, you know, how early would you take a guy just to stash?
Not early.
That definitely depends.
Yeah, it wouldn't be early.
It just sort of depends. It's weird. I mean, I can see that.
Yeah, it's like,
because it's like you almost don't want to, like I would say, I don't want to waste a first or second round pick on a guy I can't play until week 4,
week 3
or 4 or whatever.
Right.
But I don't know. I'm trying to think of a guy if he were injured that I would take it. I can't. I mean, I was the person I'm thinking about is Robinson, and I do not wish him injury. I do not. However, if he were, Bijan, if he were injured, I mean, you still couldn't take him like with the first pick. But like,
right.
But like, if
that's the biggest.
Yeah, it's like if
like somebody of that caliber, that's when you really got to think, okay, do I want
to?
It's like if he were 2 weeks, he had an injury, but it was definitely he was starting in 2 weeks.
I still would get. I mean, he wouldn't be early.
I probably still get him.
You take him with the first pick, or you take
him
at 2 weeks. Yeah, so that's the problem. If you're number 1 overall, well, if you're number 1 overall, it's kind of easy actually. There's a lot of other options you could take. I don't think he's the end all be all at number 1. I mean, you still got Gibbs, you got Chase. So if you got number 1 overall, I don't think it's necessary to snatch him number 1, even if he's projected to be the number 1 pick.
This is
But now if you're getting down to people like have been skipping over him just because of that, and you get down to like pick 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Then you take him.
That's the thing. I think that if I know it's only going to be 2 weeks, and you know,
so like you're the 8th pick in the draft, do you take him?
Yeah.
If everybody else let him drop,
I think I would.
By the 8th pick, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the 8th pick because you're thinking about just the first round. That's why I'm so it's a first round,
right?
Yeah.
So
like I don't think he's going to get out of the first round, even if he's injured.
Right.
Like you said, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I don't think he's getting out of the first round. The question is, how far will he fall?
Yeah. Injury bug indeed. We rebuilding team had a full IR before August 1st. Did you had a team that had who did you have for on IR that early? Family, let us know. But there was Malik Nabers. Who was next? Oh yeah, and now I think this is the last one of these. But it's like Jonathan Brooks. Now here's the thing.
Yeah, Carolina's getting a lot of injuries.
Yeah, but the thing is that Jonathan Brooks has been the hope guy for
the past couple of years.
I mean, at this point, and it actually says high risk. I don't even know that I'm considering drafting Jonathan Brooks.
Is that 2 weeks or 1 week? Is that 2 weeks?
He's got. So here's the thing. First of all, Carolina has who are their running backs? Let me just go to this.
See, they don't have what's his name anymore because they let him go. They still have.
There we go, Carolina.
See what's his name? I'm referring to the guy that went from Dallas to Carolina to Pittsburgh, and I can't think of anybody's name today. I just know who they are.
They got Chuba. This is their actually.
Chuba Hubbard.
They have Chuba Hubbard, and the number 2. They actually do have Jonathan Brooks.
I kind of figured that because
and then they got
because they expected him to be back. That's why they let.
I cannot think of that guy's name.
I can't think of anybody's name. I know he went to Pittsburgh,
but they actually they have Chuba Hubbard, Jonathan Brooks, Trevor Etienne, and AJ Dillon.
Right. Oh, they got Dillon.
They have AJ Dillon, and he's
Rico
there.
Dowdle. That's what I couldn't think of.
He's there for who you say?
Rico Dowdle.
Rico Dowdle. Oh my goodness, he's.
Oh, you're talking about Carolina. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, they've had a lot of injuries.
Okay. Yeah, they did.
He
drafted Bell. He drafted Bell knowing he was hurt. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Talking
Dynasty.
Okay, got you. Yep. That's a different animal right there. That's nice though. But that's like a whole, like in a redraft, you can't do it. But in a dynasty, I mean, I don't know. In a dynasty, you could I could honestly be talked into taking Brooks. I mean, but it says if you
really even though he has a dynasty
talent and production profile supports a redraft dart throw, but that would be like
see that
you gotta. You're just trying to, end this draft. But second ACL tear on the same knee is a serious long-term red flag. Fade. It says fade hard in dynasty leagues. So, I don't know. Let's go back to this guy. But yeah, I mean, it's just tough. I think. Trying to figure out these guys, who these guys are, and like I said, coming back off of injury is always hard to me. There we go. That guy is what's next. But I don't know. I was just he's thinking about one of the guys that was not on the list, and I couldn't, and I feel so bad now. Because I told you I was watching Quarterback on Netflix, and I couldn't think of this guy's name at all. Jaden Daniels, who's also on that show, and also coming back from injury. I hadn't really heard any bad things about it. I think he's pretty much fully recovered. I mean, I don't think he's in danger of not starting week 1. But him and like, I was thinking about like guys who will have that are coming back from injury and they who's going to have the biggest impact. Oh, there she is. Let's add her in. There she is.
I knew it. She knew she was spying. Knew she was spying.
Only you would have something to say, Big O. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So wait.
Just because you didn't hear what they had to say.
Huh?
Just because you didn't hear what they had to say, don't mean they ain't say nothing.
Did you have how was the teacher?
It was nice. She got some pretty cool teachers, like mostly men, and I think maybe one lady. So, it's middle school.
Middle school. So they're they changing classes, right? I mean, they go class to class.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. But for her, instead of going from like building to building, how we used to do, their classes is literally on the same.
They keep them in the same hallway.
Oh, okay. Okay. Did they do that by like grade or?
It's 7th grade is like that too. So it's like 6th grade was on the second
just
floor.
that small of a school. Okay.
All right, that's cool. No, that's cool.
What I missed? It's been a long
day.
Because I got to call you. I went to court today.
Okay.
I'm not in jail, so y'all need
to
be not.
I mean, you're not. That's true.
Right.
It's been a long day.
I can't tell.
What? My fans need to see. My uncle need to see me every Tuesday. Do not hate Big O.
I'm not hating. It's just like you talking about. It's been a long day, but a lot of energy.
Right. When I click this off, I'm going to bed.
Oh no.
Well, I was gonna do that, but I said no. I'm gonna go ahead and chime on in, say hey, interrupt the show, and
Okay.
Okay. I'm just playing. Go ahead, cuz.
Okay, so we were talking about guys coming back. So and I was talking about guys having biggest impact, and Jaden Daniels, I feel like, is definitely a very impactful player for the Washington Commanders, basically, because without him, like,
is he back?
Yeah, he should be back.
Supposed to be. Yeah.
But like my feeling with Patrick Mahomes is that I feel like Justin Fields, and again, I am a fan, so I'm biased, could hold it down a little bit. I'm not saying he could finish the season for him, but he could hold it down a little bit. I don't even know who the backup quarterback in Washington is.
I don't know neither.
So I would, you know what, is he still in the chat? I mean, I would assume that you would know the rivals. I guess I don't necessarily know my rivals either. Depth chart.
Whose rivals?
Oh man, I feel bad about this one too. Marcus Mariota is the backup.
He's the former bounce around. I mean,
who was his backup last time?
It's been Marcus Mariota.
It's
been Marcus Mariota for a while, actually, because Marcus was the starter when Jaden got there, right?
Where he come from?
Or was he?
He was drafted. I mean,
wasn't he a rookie?
Jaden Daniels, his rookie season, but I think the season before that, Marcus Mariota was the quarterback.
He was the starter?
I thought he was. It's interesting. However, but yeah, I mean, any other guys thinking coming back, you guys feel like it's going to have a big impact? I mean, I'm interrupting. I asked the question. I'm interrupting you too. So the thing is that, I mean, like I said, Patrick Mahomes hand pink waving. I can't. I. Oh yeah, I do know that one. What's going on, Doc? Um, these guys will actually have a an influence on how to take guys for fantasy for me. Because, and I know Rasheed Rice is having um, off field issues. We're still trying to figure those things out. But how high you draft him, I think would depend on where how many weeks out Patrick Mahomes was going to be. He's starting week 1, yeah. So it's safe to get him, but you think about those things. Because knowing that Patrick Mahomes is going to start week 1, Kenneth Walker the third is he moves up a little bit on my list. He's more of a consideration.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, that's the kind of thing I think about. I'm on the Commanders already. Bill is still the starting running back.
Who are you looking at?
I'm looking at I'm looking at the Commanders. Was it Krosky Merritt? Goes by Bill.
Okay, yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Goes by Bill. So and then they got Rashid White from Tampa.
Tampa Bay, yeah.
So and Jeremy McNichols, former Titan. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird for me. Okay, so they got Luke McCaffrey, Antonio Williams, and then Scary Terry. And Traylon Burks is still there too. Wow. I'm looking at this. Burks, Van Jefferson is there now. Huh. It's interesting. It's sort of an interesting thing for me. I guess let's see. Let's go back to this. Yep. This is. I had this graphic, and I told y'all I went crazy with the graphics. But this graphic, it's a lot of stuff going on. But it was. I threw it up on the pre-roll, but more so to get to this guy.
He vows to lead NFL in rushing.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys read this or heard this. It's about these articles, a bunch of articles that I read. And I thought this was just interesting for me. It was he says he is going to be the Russian leader this year. But of course, here's the thing, right? He said there, he's not finished the season in 6 years. To me, I take RJ Harvey. You guys saw my draft last week. I will still take Harvey over Dobbins. I'm not saying that he's bad. I just think that when we talk about people who might lose their starting position, I still think that Dobbins will be that guy. But the Broncos re-signed him anyway, despite injury history. I like I said, for my money, he'll be the number 2 running back in Denver by the end of the season. That's sort of my thought on that.
So you think Harvey's just going to take it?
I think
anything to do with injury?
I don't necessarily think that it's definitely going to be an injury issue because I don't want to wish injury on anybody.
Right.
But I think Harvey. The thing is that I feel like I like what I saw last year from Harvey, even though wasn't tons. But and I just think that I like the skill set. So, and not that it's not like I said, it's not that Dobbins is bad, but again, I got to see Harvey because he was hurt, right? That was the reason,
Right.
And I can't get past that injury part of it. Again, not wishing that he gets hurt, but
please don't, because I really want to see him play a full season. Like
he hasn't finished the season.
Yeah, I know that's Kinfo. Like we got come on, we just have to just pray he just pulled through this time. Things happen. I really hate that though. Like, dang, I feel like what's next? But I don't want to risk that. What's next? Like, just play. Yeah.
Let's see, what else did I?
It's just like jinxing him.
I don't want to do that. You saying I'm doing that?
No. I don't think you.
Well, Pep put the article out there, so I mean he had to read it. So you saying he jinxing them too?
Well, no, the article basically
said that Pep, I'm talking about
he was going to be.
I want Big O to answer that question.
Answer what question?
What I just said. I said, so you think Pep jinxing them too? He put the article out.
I ain't say neither one of y'all jinxing him.
Okay, well, I'm just.
You just can't keep thinking like that. That's going.
I know that. I know.
I don't think Harvey's going to be better. Like taking injury out of the equation, I don't see how he beats out Dobbins.
He's just bigger body guy.
Bigger body, better runner. I mean, I just pulled up the stats, and even injured, he had more yards carrying than Harvey did.
Who was the other guy? What's the other guy name, y'all?
RJ Harvey and Dobbins. JK Dobbins.
It's like Dobbins had averaged 5 yards a carry. Harvey averaged only 3.7. Dobbins had 772 yards. Harvey had 540.
Beat him all the way across.
And he only had 7 more carries than him. And Harvey played all 17 games. Dobbins only played 10.
Well,
so, like I said, now he may be better receiver out of the backfield.
Yeah.
I think that's where he did a lot of damage.
Yeah, he did. I know he did that because I think I had him in a couple.
But just a straight running back, like I said, barring injury, I don't see him beating out Dobbins. But that's my 2 cents.
No, that's what we hear.
I'm just praying for him to have a good full season without no injuries and no jinxing and nothing. That's family. I get it. I was kind of hurt because he didn't play because wherever he goes, I try to get a jersey. I got Baltimore, and now I want to try to get this one. So, until...
Did you get a Chargers jersey?
No.
See, you must.
I know, but hey, it's okay. I'm going to get them before he retires. Okay?
Okay.
Wherever he retires.
That's why I stopped buying jerseys.
Right.
You know who messed me up on jerseys? Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell. I was hurt. I'm talking about hurt in mourning.
You buying Steelers jerseys, so.
Especially a Steelers wide receiver.
Yeah, I'd be hurt too.
You say you gotta. Yeah. Oh, I know y'all ain't doing that to me.
I don't
talk down on y'all teams.
I'm just saying.
Outside of who's the Hall of Fame?
I haven't got White. You said White, Triple? You said White?
Who's the last? Outside of Hines Ward, who was the last Steelers wide receiver that stayed?
Last wide receiver.
Don't think about it too hard. Don't think about it too hard. It's a lightweight trick question.
Yeah. Name a wide receiver that retired as Steeler.
No.
I'll wait.
But speaking of wide receivers, y'all, they had these.
Leave my wide receiver out of this.
What is that?
So it's just skeptical, and of course, like I said, all this stuff came from the articles I was looking through. Skeptical on Alec Pierce, right? Never topped 84 targets, yada 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 yada. Come off ankle surgery. I don't know. I don't think that. I don't put the skepticism from me on Alec in as much as it's where I'm still thinking about quarterback in Indianapolis. I think all in all, y'all's team is good. I mean, like you said, the only thing I'm thinking about is quarterback in Indianapolis. That's it. Because if is it Daniel? Daniel Jones. It's like if he comes back,
He's
good
back week 1.
Then I mean, y'all shouldn't skip a beat.
He's supposed to be back week 1.
Yeah. So I mean, if that's the case,
now granted,
what's up?
Alec is hurt now, so he didn't show up. He was hurt beginning of training camp. So
Big O got a lot to say. You got a lot to say.
Who?
Your gestures.
Hey, body language, man.
Yes.
But you see here, he also says they say to fade Nico Collins, because I know that you had drafted him in your mock dreadful. The
I got him too.
Risk factor QB plus his injury. So again, they say injury, and I get the injury part, but to me, I think I weigh more on which CJ Stroud we get this season. Right? I mean, what year is this for CJ? Is this his third year?
Third
or fourth, something like that. But if he can get back to I'm gonna say what we know he can be. I mean, you would almost want all of the Houston wide receivers if he can get back to that. And of course, the other thing.
So they're talking about his injury, Nico's injury.
Yeah, Nico's injury. Yeah, limited by, but his.
He only missed 2 games last year.
No, he missed more than that last year, didn't he?
Did he? Well, it may not have been full games. I'm just pulling up his stats, and he's actually a top 10 receiver last year. So I don't know why they're worried about it, even though Stroud was playing terrible. He had 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, 71 catches. He's had more than some people that played all 17. Just saying.
How many games? How many games did he play?
15.
15. So he was out too. What was the injury? Was it that Liz Frank?
That I'm not sure.
Because it must be the injury then. Let's click on injuries.
See, during the
He's rocking his beard, dude. I don't know if I like that though. Game log.
Yeah, he only had concussions. That's why he's out last year. He had a week 7 concussion. And then he had another one, but that was in the playoffs. The year before, I think he may have had a couple injuries, hamstring. Yeah, last year. He didn't miss too many games.
He just had the concussions last year.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Now Tank Dell, he's the one.
Tank Dell
Tank
Dell had like a broken leg, right?
Yeah, he was out most of the season.
I know he had a really bad injury. I know you are a fan of McConkey. So
He's a target magnet.
he's a target magnet.
Yep.
Is he? Does he move higher on your list with McDaniel, or he's still the same for you?
He's probably still about the same.
So, I know last week I did it on purpose, of course. Drafting, like I said, I waited and waited and waited to get a quarterback. I still think that waiting on quarterback this season is a reasonable thing. I don't feel well. I guess my deal is, and I guess it depends on how your board is falling for you. Josh Allen? I always feel like somebody's going to jump and get him, second or third round just because. But I think it usually. Oh, excuse me. You may see a little bit of a QB run like in round 4. By then, guys you're taking a running back you like, a wide receiver you like, and then you say, I need a quarterback. But I'm thinking you could probably skip it and get you get a better value wide receiver maybe. And then you could still get a decent quarterback later. And even if you have to start streaming quarterback during the season, you'd be okay still, I believe. What the top guys, of course, are Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and is it Jaden Daniels? Basically, don't forget about Hurts.
The
Hurts.
shirt.
And who's the other guy?
Dak.
Dak is pure numbers, but a guy who's running around is what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
I think those are the 4. But like I said, and you said Dak. Again, another guy. I like Dak for fantasy. Again, fantasy has nothing to do with the playoffs. It doesn't. You just need him to throw for about 5,000 yards.
Yeah, that's all.
That's it. That's all he's got to do. Let me go back to. That's all I need him to do. I don't need him to do anything else crazy. As far as that goes, then we're straight. Where is my? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's like, man, where's my clock? Okay, because we're past our hour. But what else did I have on here? Oh yeah, this is I guess we can sort of end here. But most and least talked about divisions.
The Titans.
Huh?
Least talked about.
The Titans.
AFC South.
Yeah, I was going to say, I believe that's why it came to me.
Our division.
AFC South. I don't ever really hear, radio or anything talking about AFC South. It's like, you might get, so and so is going to win the division, or you talk about Houston's defense, but it's never as a division, because when you talk about the most talked about divisions, and here's the thing, like one of the most talked about divisions to me is the NFC South.
Really?
The thing is that they always talk about how bad they are, how bad of a division it is. I'm not saying that it had to be all positive. It's just, but they talk about it all the time. It's like, you talk about the Saints, we talk about Tampa, we talk about Baker. Baker's a big time.
I was gonna say, if anything, that'd be the only reason they talked about this, because of Baker, or like you said, how bad they are.
Yeah, or how bad they are. Like I said, it's not necessarily good things, just how often people talk about it.
No, I would have said NFC East.
NFC East.
Either NFC East or NFC North.
Green Bay, Chicago, Minnesota,
the Lions.
Lions. Yeah, they get a lot of run.
But New York, definitely East just because all the rivalries. Yeah,
Giants, Cowboys, Philadelphia,
and Eagles.
Yep, that's forever. I mean that is. I believe that is the absolute most talked about division.
You didn't hear too much about New England until this past season of football. Years that you didn't hear nothing else when Brady retired. So
you know what? But they do get
started back talking about.
Yeah, they talked. I mean, they had their time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, as a division,
it's about division.
As a division,
I think the
Bills during the 20-year run. The only thing you talked about was the Patriots. Right. And then now it's the Bills. I mean, the only reason you really talk about it either Bills and now the Patriots again, just because they had the year they had last year. But Miami and the Jets suck.
They do. They always do. Yeah, and then the other one is
just like the Raiders. Y'all ain't know.
What is it? The AFC North. You get Cincinnati, Baltimore, the Browns,
Steelers,
and the Steelers.
Browns and I mean, Steelers.
It doesn't matter.
She put them at the last of the list.
There it is. But it doesn't matter how good or bad they are. They get run. It doesn't, you're I mean, Steelers, I mean, whatever. They're always talking about the Steelers. And Joe Burrow, I mean, regardless of how horrible that defense is, I mean, we're talking about him. And Lamar is always getting his chat as well, But no, I was just curious, and it's funny because I don't think we said anything about either NFC West or AFC West, like nothing out there.
Well, AFC West mostly got shine because of Mahomes.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got Kansas City, and then after that, we don't really.
Like every now and then, another team will pop up. I mean. The Broncos are getting more talk now just because, again, how well they did last year. And Raiders are starting to get a little buzz because of a rookie and
Yep.
Sure.
What happened on their defense as far as the trade for Crosby that didn't go through.
Right.
The trade that didn't happen.
It did happen.
Right.
That's wild to me still.
Wow, you got me on now.
Yep. All right. So I probably likely reactivate here. Actually, I think I'm Dad, if you want, I'm going to call you here in a few minutes.
What?
That's 3. I got to hold off.
You say everybody's going. So we have to laugh the yawn out of dreadful. That's what we do. We just got to keep talking until he gets it. It's on his mind.
I don't even think Dreadful ever yawned. Did he ever yawn?
I don't either, know. But I may have yawned earlier. I don't know.
Me and Pip, we stay yawning.
I'm yawning.
I'm surprised I'm not yawning. I've been up since 5. I'm on call this week, so I got awakened about 4:50 this morning. So.
Okay.
But
I've been up since 5:30.
I'm up every day at 5. So
I'm not a morning person.
5:30 and moving.
Well, I'm not moving at 5. I get up. I get up and do a couple things, and I actually get back.
You used to get up at 5:30.
Get back in the bed. Oh no,
I do. I get back in bed, and then I have another alarm that gets me to where I got to get up and start getting ready to go.
Oh.
Relax.
5:30 is time to get up and get ready to go.
You only got one? Yeah. That's cute.
All right, look.
Walking out the door at 6:45, 6:40.
I was waking up at what, 5:20, and Trent had to be at the bus stop at 6:28. I was leaving out the house at 6:15. But then she's going to middle school, and her bus is they got the time at 7:43. So we can kind of
wait.
in the morning.
So now, Are you going to the bus stop, or are you just allowing her to go by herself now?
No, she going by herself. I got the driver.
Okay.
She don't walk. Ain't no walking around here.
I know she doesn't want it. That's why I was asking.
I don't play that. You don't play that.
I was figuring. I'm trying to see.
How far is the bus stop?
Huh?
How far is the bus stop?
This time it's like 3 minutes away. It's at the gas station up the street, which is like literally around the corner.
Gas station?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The Shell gas station.
A school bus?
Yeah. So they have. So was previously when school let out this past summer, it was at the post office. But they didn't have that post office at night. They don't really have no lights. So the kids was in the car until the bus came and got them out the car. But this time is at the gas station. I guess according to my address. So it's okay.
You know what? I can't decide whether or not I think that's a good thing or a bad thing, and I say that from a business standpoint, because I could see where, depending on the gas station, you want people coming in and spending some money,
right?
But I also, I mean, I'm old, but I remember when they wouldn't let but two people into the gas. If you were of a certain age, only two people could come into the shop.
Some stores still
because they didn't want all that stealing.
Right.
Kids,
yeah. But before that one, she was at in the parking lot in the grocery store. So it was said that the manager didn't want, I don't know, he didn't want the buses to be in the parking lot. But I'm like, it's lights out here, and we can all see. Okay, but
like I said, it is. It's
dark
all
when
that
they going to school.
Traffic, the foot traffic,
especially when the time change. When the time change in the fall, it'd be dark. So.
Yeah, my daughter gets on the bus at like 6 something in the morning. It's still dark outside.
That's what she had to do. Now she got to go 7:43. So she's in middle school now.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, why are y'all buses so far away?
Huh?
Why don't the buses?
Elementary, they have the elementary school if she was in elementary, it was 6:30. She had to be on the bus. Then now she's in middle school, and the time is 7:43, and she gets out at 4.
I'm saying the buses don't come in.
That's what I was just thinking. That's what I was saying at first.
Because my daughter's bus stop's right up the street.
They do. She's not in HISD. She's in charter. She's in a charter school.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm sorry, I didn't say that.
Yeah,
she's not.
I was just saying, everybody's like, okay, fine.
Okay, yeah. It's like my other daughter, my youngest daughter.
You have some bus stops that come into the neighborhood, or it may be at the church, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I completely understand
now. She's in charter.
So everything changes.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
All right. We're good. We're going to call it. Thanks, E, for being in the chat. We are family. Thanks for stopping through. If you're still there, don't forget to.
It was Doc in the chat?
Yeah, Doc was there.
Yeah, stop through.
Hey, Doc.
Subscribe and do all that good stuff. Other than that, I think we'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace out.
Till next time. Peace.